Hello, good evening, and Assalamu alaikum to all my followers, my subscribers, and the audience which will join me in live session. I'm just waiting for you guys. Today's topic is very interesting. Today we will learn how to make circle. For my beginners friends, I'm here just for you. I'm just waiting my audience, so making this just for passing time. Hello, welcome. Who is there? Welcome to my live session. Those who are going to join me, kindly introduce yourself, your name and your country name. I'm just waiting my audience. When people will come, then I will start today's tutorial, how to make perfect circle. Waiting for you guys. This time I am making a cap, fringes cap. Hi Moon Buns, how are you? From where you are watching? Assalamu alaikum. No. Today tutorial is how to make a circle. This cap just making to people come, then I will start how to make a circle. This work I was doing at my homework. Okay, my dear Moon Buns. Good name, Moon Buns. Thank you. Today tutorial is, it was just I was making at home. I was making this fringes cap. This tutorial is also available in my live session. You can watch and avail the benefit, but today's tutorial is about how to make circle. Actually, many times I have to do someone orders. In the last week, someone ordered me for this type of coasters. They ordered me. Hi Samali, how are you? I was making. Okay. Today we are going to make how you can make circle. Okay, I'm waiting, my dear. Don't worry. I'm waiting. Last week, I completed an order of someone of this sunflower coaster. And when I uploaded the pictures and the reel, got it. Okay, my dear. Thank you so much. I was telling that last week I have an order of making this sunflower coasters. And when I uploaded the incomplete pictures, many people asked me how you can manage without gaps your circle. So I decided that I should must do the video tutorial and live session for this, that you should know how my circle is seamless and there is no gap. Actually, the main cause is that people do their circle, and when they, thank you, thank you, when people make their circle, they used to work 3 chains for first stitch of double crochet, but I prefer to make 2 chains, and I don't count 2 chains as a stitch. I always do the number of actual double crochet. In the beginning, I made 12 double crochet, and for the double crochet stitch is little lengthy, this length. This is the length of a stitch. In a single crochet, the length is like this. So to sustain the length of double crochet when we made the chain and the beginning, so I decided to do 2 chain to sustain the length and do exact number of double crochet. Now let's start, my dear, how you can make your circle perfect with no gaps. At first, do your magic knot. People do like this way technically, and they pull through the second yarn and pick up like this way. It's quite simple and easy if you just do this way and bring that yarn in your hand. So this is quite simple and easy. This is a cotton yarn. I chose this just because I want that this color should be look good here in my country. It's a night time. It's I think 1 a.m. of night. I am starting this circle for making circle with chain method. 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. If you are going to do 12 double crochet in the beginning, then you should do half number 1 less. Mean 12 half is 6, you should do 5 chains. 1 lesser number. So after doing 5 chain, do slip stitch like this way. You will do slipped your stitch from the first stitch this way, and then this extra yarn should throw at the back, and then do 2 chain. This is not counting as a stitch. Now I will do 12 double crochet. If you want to start with 10, you can start with 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The people, those who are watching, if you want to make that kind of coaster, it's also available on my channel. Do subscribe and make this type of coaster. Now I have completed 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I will make 6 more. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. These are 12 double crochet. You should must count your stitches, but when you will do slip stitch, you will not count this 2 chain as a stitch. You will do slip stitch of the first double crochet. Okay, don't do slip stitch at this place. You will do slip stitch under your first double crochet like this way. This is slip stitch. Now do just one single crochet. This is the beginning of with star. If you want to make that kind of circle, so you must have to do increase stitches in specific numbers. Mean if you want to make that kind of increasing, not a solid increasing, then you will have to do chain under your stitches. These are all the 12 double crochet, but when you are going to increase your stitches, you will have to do one chain between your stitches. But if you want to make that kind of solid circle, you will have to increase. In the second stage, you will do the double like this. This is first double crochet. We are not counting our chain. I want to show you again. We are not counting this chain. We are doing slip stitch in the first double crochet. So when I want to do my circle without gap, I will do again 2 chain but will not count it as a stitch. Like this way I will do at first slip stitch. I will do 2 chains and not count it as a stitch. Now I will, if I want to increase my circle, I will do 2 2 for solid circle, not net type circle. Do 2 double crochet in every stitch. In the first round we have 12 double crochet, but in the second round we will chain these 12 into 24. Do 2 stitches in every stitch, so your circle will be expand automatically without any gap. This is solid circle. There is no gap, no chain. Just you are increasing stitches, and in the second round we are increasing, doing just 2 in numbers. In every stitch I am making 2 2 double crochet. I chose this color that at night time you guys understand well how you can make your circle perfect without gap. I have many queries about that, how you manage your circle without a gap. Mean when they watched this, they said there is no gap. But when they make, they find a gap. So I always prefer to do two chain, not three, and do as much as stitches I want to do. And don't count my two chains as a stitch. This is just, you can say, the bridge to do my work. This is just to sustain the height of double crochet. You guys can see there is a regular increasing. I also tell you after this row more two or three that how you can expand your circle when you want to do between chains and how you increase your stitches with the help of a chains. In this row and in this round I am doing 2 to double crochet in every stitch, 1 and 2. Moonbuns, you are with me? Are you watching? Now you can see, and now at this point you must count, you should must count your stitches, how much stitches they are. Let's see how many stitches we did. Don't count this two chain as a stitch. We are going to count from this stitch. This is our first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yes, this is our perfect circle beginning. We made no mistake in counting our stitches. So in the next step, we will again increase 12 stitches. And how we will increase? These are 24. We will increase stitches after 1. At first I am going to do slip stitch, not counting this two chain as a stitch, but I will do slip stitch of over first double crochet like this. This is first double crochet, and now I will do slip stitch this, and now you can see there is no gap. So you should don't do three chain as your first stitch. Do two chains before making circle, and don't count two chain as a stitch. Now it's the third round. Again I will do two chain, but I will not count these two chains as a stitch. Now again I will increase stitch after one stitch. This is the first stitch, so I am going to increase in our first stitch, but the next stitch will be 1. In one stitch I am going to increase stitch, but one is same simply double crochet on double crochet. So your there will be no hump and jump in your circle. I am increasing stitches after 1. In 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. At first I made 2, then 1, 2. Again, this is the time of doing 1 double crochet. Now 2, again 1, and then 2. You guys can see at this point we started, but there is no hole, no gap between stitches. So don't do 3 chain, do 2 chain, but don't count it as a stitch. Always count stitches as a stitches. Don't count 2 chains. So there will be no gap in your circle. And in the third row we are doing 2 double crochet in a 1 stitch and then 1 with do and then 1. This is beginners friendly channel. Every beginner can join and avail the benefit and learn their basic lesson in my live sessions. After this, I will tell you how you can expand your circle by the help of chains, okay? 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Now it's time to make 1. Again 2 double crochet, then 1. Sorry, my dear. Haste make waste. It's true. 2 and 1, 2 and 1. After this round, till this round, you learn how to make your circle the perfect way. You guys can understand that I started, when you start to do chains in the beginning, if you want to do 12 double crochet in the beginning, you should do half minus 1 chains. Mean I did 5 chains and going to do 12 double crochet, and if you want to do 16 double crochet, then you must do half minus 1, mean you will have to do 7 double crochet. One and two. Now 1 and 2. Again 1 and then 2. 1 and 2. This is the table of 1 2 1 2 1 2. In this way you can make your circle exact perfect way. There will be no hump. And in the beginning, don't do 3 chain, do 2 chains and don't count 2 chain as a stitch. So there will be no gap in your circles. You will be make seamless circle. Sama Ali. Hello Sama Ali, from where you are. Welcome into my live session. 2 1 2 and then 1. Our circle is exact right because in the beginning I started with 2 and after 2 stitches I did 1. So at last I find the place of doing just 1 double crochet. Like always, I will not do slip stitch in the first stitch. I'm not in the first chain. I will do slip stitch over first double crochet. This is my first double crochet. This is the head of 2 chains. So this way you can make your circle without gap. Now I want to teach you another thing, that this is the solid circle pattern, how you can make your solid circle. But we always started with this way, but sometime we have to increase our circle with this method. In this method, I increase stitches in stitches and I did between 2 chains. This chain also help you to expand your circle. So again I will show you how you can expand your circle with the help of your chain stitches. Although these are, now let's come to the point how you can do chains. Now we are going to do the chain work and expanding our circle with the, now we'll have to do the 1 double crochet and 2 chains after every stitch. Mean we will miss 1 stitch from downside and we will do 2 chain at the place of, mean we are going to quitting 1 stitch and doing 2 chain at this place, and I will do work in the next this stitch. Now this time I will do 3 chain for first double crochet because we are working in a gap way, mean we are doing chain. This is our first double crochet. If you want to make again, you can make again 1 stitch this way, but it's not looking good because all the way you will have to do 1 double crochet. So you will keep your this first 3 chain as a stitch. Now this time do 2 chain and you will skip 1 stitch and do double crochet into the next stitch. Mean in this way we are skipping one, you can see this time I have to do more tightly stitch that it's come close to the stitch. And maybe come another slip stitch to come close to the stitch this way. Now this is my actual stitch. This is 2 chain, but I'm not considering is as a chain. But now I will do 3 chain as a first stitch. This 3 chain is my first stitch. Now do 2 chain and I will skip 1 double crochet from down and do into the next stitch this way. I skip 1 and do 2 chain at skipping place, and now I will do into the next. In this way we are going to expand our circle. Again I will do 2 chain at the place of this skipping double crochet and doing work in this stitch. For solid, making solid, you will have to do increase stitches, but with the help of chain increasing, you will have to do chains in a gaps. Now I am doing 2 chains and skipping 1 double crochet from downside. In this way, we are increasing our circle. Again 2 chain and skipping 1 this double crochet and doing work in the next double crochet. Kindly my dear, do subscribe my channel if you like, and if you guys want to make this pattern, you have a video tutorial on my channel you can make. Thank you those who are watching and liking my work. 2 chain, skipping this and doing double crochet into the next stitch. Again 2 chains, 1 and 2 chains, and skipping this from the downside and making double crochet into the next stitch. In this way you can expand your circle by doing chains, and after this chain you will do 2 double crochet in this gap, and then you will find another good look of your circle. Thank you and welcome those who are watching. Kindly do like, do subscribe if you want to learn the easiest way of crochet pattern for beginners. My channel is specially for my beginners. Friend, those don't learn at their education time, especially young girls. 2 chain, and skip 1 from downside and do double crochet into the next. You can see in a good light that I am skipping 1 stitch from downside and exact doing 2 chain on this skipping stitch. We will count the number of my stitches. In the beginning did 12. Thank you for who liked my this session. Thank you who joined me. Skipping 1 and going into the two chains and skipping this stitch and doing double crochet into the next stitch. You guys can see how I am expanding my circle with the help of chain. In this method, I increase stitches on stitches. In this method, I do increase stitches on stitches and do chain. But in this method, I am expanding my circle with doing extra chains and expanding my circle. Yes, this is the one, and now I will do slip stitch at this head of third chain. You can see, but you can also do, I did in the head, but you can also did at this place, at this place, and mean at this place, and it's look more nice. Now I am going to do first 3 chain. Now this time I will count this chain as a stitch. Now I am going to do 2 double crochet in this loop of 2 chain. So now I am expanding my circle by the increasing stitches in a loop and doing just double crochet on double crochet. Again 2 double crochet in a loop and doing double crochet on double crochet. Where I did the 2 chains, now I am making 2 double crochet. So this way we are expanding our circle. This is a cotton yarn, that's why it's looking little stiff. When you grow up, then it will look nice. You know, as we are going to do these stitches, it's getting the shape of exact good way circle increasing this way. This time it's not looking so good, but when you will do stitches under this loop of 2 chain, your circle will look good. Two double crochet in a 2 chain loop. You can also do 3 if you want, but slowly, gradually, when you increase your circle, it's easy to sustain or maintain. Otherwise, sometimes it's got not so good shape, but you should increase good way. Sometimes you increase chains and sometimes you increase by doing stitches under stitches. It's looking nice as we are doing our work. In this way, you can expand and make your circle good way, doing double crochet on double crochet and in a loop, making 2 double crochet. Sometimes we expand our circle with the help of stitches, and sometimes we do extra chains under the stitches. So in this way, we can expand easily our circle. If you want to make this, it's quite easy and simple. These are 12 double crochet, then 24, then 36, then 48, and then these are 60 yellow. And after that session, I did single crochet and do 5 chains, and in the next I do slip stitch and did 10 double crochet, no, I think 5 double crochet, yes, total numbers 10, but 5 for these, and then 3 stitch picot, and then again 5 double crochet. So it's quite simple and easy. If you want to make this solid circle, it's not a big deal for you. It's just a piece of a cake. Don't worry. If you want to make it, you can watch the channel. The video is also available on the channel. Doing 2 double crochet in a gap and double crochet on double crochet. This is a cotton yarn and the hook size is 3.5. Although you can also use hook number 4 for this size, but I am using 3 because it's quite handy for my hands, with which you do a lot work. That crochet hook is your favorite. Double crochet on double crochet and 2 chain gaps, doing 2 double crochet. 3 different version of circle you are watching this time. Hello, my good two friends, those who are watching, let me know your name. Thank you and welcome to my live session. Today we are learning how to make perfect circle. Hello, who is with me? Let me know. In a 2 chain gap, we are doing 2 double crochet and double crochet on double crochet. Now again, this is the time to make on double crochet on double crochet, and now this is 2 loops. You will have to do 2 double crochet on a loop, and then again this is the time to do the slip stitch, and we will do slip stitch at at this place of 3 chain. In the beginning we did just 2 chain, but at this point we are doing 3 chain as a stitch. In this way you can make your circle perfect. Now we should have to do more if we want to expand more our circle, so we can again expand it with the help of a chain stitch. As you know, when we increase at this point, we did 2 chains over 1 stitch. You can see in this way again you can expand your circle with a good way. So how you can expand more your circle with a good way? The same way as we did before. 1, 2 and 3. This is first double crochet and 2 chain for the making loop, and again I will skip one this double crochet and I will do work in this second place. Mean I will skip one double crochet downside and do 2 chain on it, and again I will do 2 chain and skip from downside and do double crochet into the next stitch. In this way you can expand your circle good way. Do extra chain and sometime do extra stitches, and slowly gradually you can expand your circle. But for the solid circle making, you don't do 3 chain, do 2 chains, and don't count as a stitch of 2 chains. Do stitches as you want to do the increasing number of your double crochet. Now in this way we are going to increase circle 2 chain and skipping one double crochet from downside and do work into the next double crochet. Again 2 chain and skipping this stitch and doing work in this stitch. This is the right way to expand your circle, sometime with stitches and sometime with chains. At this point we did both ways, but the chain numbers are the same till the end. These are 2 chain, but in the beginning these are 4 double crochet, then 5, then 7, then 9. So this was the sequence to increasing the stitches. That's why we find that type of pattern. You can see we did increasing under stitches, but the chain is remain same. But in this circle we did stitches over stitches after leaving one, and then did two, leaving one, then did two. In this way we increase our stitches. But in this circle we are doing both ways. Here we increase stitches on stitches, but in that point we increase stitches with the help of chains. Again skipping one from downside and doing 2 chain at the place of a double crochet and doing into the next double crochet, just skipping one but doing 2 chain at the place of 1 double crochet. 2 chain and it's a little hard to work with cotton yarn, but its feeling of in using is very nice because its stiffness is very nice on your surface. As you know, when we kept it on a surface of anything, it looks like a stick. To chain and doing work in the next double crochet. As we are increasing stitches, it's looking nice. So in this way, you can make your circle perfect. At last, I will brief you again. We started with 5 chains, then do 2 chain, don't count 2 chain as a stitch, and then did 12 double crochet, then 25. Now these are 36. In after this round, we did 1 chain, 2 chain and 1 double crochet and skip one from downside. This is the end of our circle. This is not actually the end, but in this way, today's what I want to tell you, it's, I think you got all my points, how you can make your circle bigger. At first, we started with 5 chains and then did 12 double crochet but 2 chain in the beginning. Then these are 24 and now these are 36. In this way, we expand our circle and sometime we increase and make our circle with increasing chain and sometime with the help of increasing stitches. Who is with me? May I know your name? Now it's the time to do stitches under the loops. So now we will again do 3 chain and go upside, and now in this round I will do 3 double crochet in the loop. I will check are these 2 are enough. Yes, 2 are enough. And again the double crochet on double crochet. Now 2 double crochet in a loop and double crochet on double crochet all the way. On 2 chain I am making 2 double crochet and from downside double crochet I am making double crochet. Sometimes you feel, I want to show you what you feel, that your circle is not looking as good as when you did the chain method. But when you did stitches under your pattern, it looks nice and it's got the good shape of your circle pattern. Okay, my dear followers, my dear subscribers, now it's time to leave. See you tomorrow with some good tips and tricks. Who is with me? Let me know. Who just joined me? Let me introduce yourself. Today tutorial is about how to make perfect circle. You guys can see 2 types of circle, but this is the basic I taught you today. You can avail this benefit to watch it from the beginning, and if you want to make that kind of coaster pattern, it's available on my channel. Okay, my dear friends, goodbye. See you tomorrow with some good tips, tricks, and good method for doing crocheting. Thank you so much. Those who joined me, those who like me, and those who subscribed me. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Goodbye and good night.